Dear students, from the topic application of derivative, today we are going to discuss some examples related to an increasing and decreasing functions. So let us see now. Now let us discuss the question number 2, that is, find the values of x for which the following functions are strictly increasing. Means we have to find out the values of x from the real numbers where the functions are strictly increasing. So let us take first function, that is f of x is equal to 2x cube minus 3x square minus 12x plus 6. Now here the function is strictly increasing is given to you, and we have to find out the values of x for which the function is strictly increasing. So first of all, let us take the function f of x. Now differentiate with respect to x. We get f dash x. So here derivative of f of x will be 6x square minus 6x minus 12. Now this is the quadratic equation. Try to factorize it. So here there is 6 common, and in bracket x square minus x minus 2. Now if you solve this carefully, then we get two factors of this equation, that is 6 into bracket x minus 2 into x plus 1. Now we know that if f is strictly increasing, then f dash x is greater than 0, because it is given to you the function is strictly increasing. So f dash x is greater than 0. Now to get the values of x, we will take that here f dash x is 6 into bracket x minus 2 into x plus 1. It must be greater than 0. Now let us discuss this mathematically. So further, that means x minus 2 into x plus 1 greater than 0, because 6 is greater than 0, no doubt. So x minus 2 into x plus 1 is greater than 0. Now this is a real number, this is also real number, and product between two real numbers must be positive, so that the given function is strictly increasing. So we will consider the case number 1, that if you want the product between two numbers as positive or greater than 0, then we have to consider that x minus 2 greater than 0 as well as x plus 1 greater than 0. That implies x is greater than 2 and x is greater than minus 1. Means x minus 2 into x plus 1 is greater than 0 is given to you because the function is strictly increasing. So from which we get x greater than 2 and x greater than minus 1. Now think about the real line. We have to find out the all values where x is greater than 2 as well as x is greater than minus 1. So that implies we get all possible values where x is greater than 2, because all the numbers which are greater than 2 are always greater than minus 1 also. So the common condition between these two will be x greater than 2. Now on the real line, that implies x belongs to 2 to infinity. So if you have the real numbers between 2 to infinity, so that x belongs to 2 to infinity, then this derivative is greater than 0. So find out the values of x means here we get the values that x belongs to 2 to infinity where the function is strictly increasing by case number 1. Now let us take another case. If you want the product positive, x minus 2 into x plus 1 greater than 0, then x minus 2 less than 0 and x plus 1 less than 0, because negative into negative is also positive. Means if both the numbers are negative, then the product is positive. That's why we have considered this as a case number 2. Now by this, what we get? X minus 2 less than 0 means x is less than 2 and x is less than minus 1. Now find out all possible real numbers where all the numbers are less than 2 as well as less than minus 1. Now common between them is x less than minus 1, because all the real numbers which are less than minus 1 are automatically less than 2 also. So the commonly we get the condition that x is less than minus 1. Now on the real line it implies x belongs to minus infinity to minus 1. Means to the left hand side of minus 1 on the real line we get this interval. So by case number 1 we get the interval 2 to infinity, and from case number 2 we get the interval minus infinity to minus 1 where the function given function is strictly increasing. So by this way we get the answer that f is strictly increasing when x belongs to minus infinity minus 1 union 2 to infinity. So we have to find out all possible values of x on the real line where the given function is strictly increasing by this way. Now let us take another example, another function as f of x is equal to 3 plus 3x minus 3x square plus x cube. So this is the given function. Let us differentiate this with respect to x. Then see what will be the derivative. F dash x is equal to 3 minus 6x plus 3x square. See here, the derivative of 3 is 0 plus derivative of 3x is 3 minus derivative of 3x square is 6x plus derivative of x cube is 3x square. Now here this is also quadratic equation in which we get 3 common and in bracket 1 minus 2x plus x square. Now if you factorize this or if you think about this quadratic equation, then we get it as 3 into bracket x minus 1 square. Okay, so this is f dash x. Now as we know that f is strictly increasing if f dash x is greater than 0. The given function is strictly increasing. So we have to consider that f dash x is greater than 0. So we will consider 3 into x minus 1 bracket square greater than 0. Now we will try to find out the values of x. So hence x minus 1 square greater than 0. Now x minus 1 square greater than 0 is possible for all real numbers. Means whenever x belongs to R, it is possible for any real number except 1. So x is not equal to 1 and x belongs to R. Means find out the values of x for which the function is strictly increasing. Means as x minus 1 square is greater than 0, it is possible for all real numbers, okay, and where x is not equal to 1 because it is given that strictly increasing function, so it should be greater than 0, not equal to 0. So that's why x is not equal to 1. So what do you say that? Here we can say that f is strictly increasing when x belongs to R and x not equal to 1. So this is our final answer. Okay, all possible values means all real numbers where x is not equal to 1. Now let us take third example. If the function is given f of x is equal to x cube minus 6x square minus 36x plus 7. So differentiate this with respect to x. We get f dash x is equal to 3x square minus 12x minus 36. Now let us solve this quadratic equation. 3 is common and in bracket x square minus 4x minus 12. So there are two linear factors of this quadratic equation. We get 3 into bracket x minus 6 into x plus 2. Here in this example directly we get the expansion as x minus 1 square. Okay, 1 minus 2x plus x square means x minus 1 bracket square. Okay, and that's why we have solved like this. But here in this case for this quadratic equation x square minus 4x minus 12, we get two factors x minus 6 into x plus 2. Now as per the given condition, it is given that f is strictly increasing and we know that f dash x is greater than 0. So let us consider 3 into bracket x minus 6 into x plus 2 greater than 0. So that implies x minus 6 into x plus 2 is greater than 0. So to get the product between two numbers positive, we have to consider the case number 1, that x minus 6 is greater than 0 as well as x plus 2 is greater than 0. So if the both numbers are positive, then the product will be positive. So here we get x greater than 6 and x greater than minus 2. Now common between them will be x greater than 6 on the real line, because all the numbers which are greater than 6 are also greater than minus 2. So that's why we get x greater than 6. And on the real line, x greater than 6 means all the numbers which are greater than 6, means the interval is 6 to infinity. So where the function is strictly increasing. This is by case number 1. Now let us consider case number 2. Because to get the product between two numbers positive, if the both numbers are negative, then also the product is positive. That's why we get the second case. So x minus 6 is less than 0 and x plus 2 is also less than 0. Then by this way we get x less than 6 and x less than minus 2. Now what is the common between them? Common between them is x less than minus 2, because all the numbers which are less than minus 2 are automatically less than 6 also. So that's why commonly we get x less than minus 2. Now on the real line, x less than minus 2 means x belongs to minus infinity to minus 2, left hand side of minus 2. So we get the interval where the function is strictly increasing. So there are two intervals. So you can write the final answer as f is strictly increasing when x belongs to the interval minus infinity to minus 2 union 6 to infinity. So in all these three examples, first of all we have to find out the derivative of the given function, and the function is given strictly increasing. So we have to consider f dash x greater than 0, and as per the required factor we have to decide the cases, or otherwise in this type of example directly we have to find out the values of x which satisfies that condition on the real line. So in this way you can solve all the questions related to increasing and decreasing functions. Thank you.